Russian military unit deployed in Ukraine's south has refused to fight over a lack of vital supplies such as water, Ukraine said Sunday. Ukraine's Operational Command South reported in a Facebook post that soldiers with the 127th Regiment of the 1st Army Corps rioted, and refused to further participate in Russian President Vladimir Putin's war against Ukraine. According to the command, the soldiers lacked support, while personnel in advanced positions didn't have water. The servicemen were reportedly removed from their unit as punishment. The Institute for the Study of War, ISW, a U.S. think tank, noted that Russian forces formed the 127th Regiment of forcibly mobilized personnel in Donetsk and Luhansk Oblast in early April, alongside 4 other DNR regiments: the 103rd, 109th, 113th, and 125th. ISW previously reported that the DNR redeployed the 109th, 113th, and 125th regiments to northwestern Kherson in late July, and the 109th Regiment reportedly surrendered on the first day of the Ukrainian counteroffensive. The think tank assessed it is likely that Russian forces are reinforcing their frontline positions with inexperienced and forcefully mobilized elements that lack the will to fight. It would not be the first time Russian soldiers have been accused of refusing to take up arms. Ukraine. In July, Andrei Rinkino, legal head of the Free Buryatia Foundation, told Russian independent media outlet Media Zona that 17 Russian soldiers were detained in Ukraine's eastern Luhansk region for refusing to fight. Rinkino said the men entered into short-term contracts with Russia's defense ministry and were locked up after they refused to continue to participate in the war and attempted to terminate their contracts. Relatives of the soldiers told the news outlet that the men also received death threats for refusing to fight. Some were also reportedly threatened with being deployed to combat assault squadrons for asking to return home. Such squadrons are typically created to lead an attack and are expected to sustain heavy casualties in operations. The latest developments come more than 6 months into the conflict, and as Ukraine is waging a counteroffensive in the currently occupied Kherson region, targeting key bridges that have been used by Russian troops as supply routes. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said in a video address Sunday night that as part of the counteroffensive a settlement in the Donetsk region had been liberated along with 2 more in the south of the country. He did not specify which settlements had been recaptured by Ukrainian forces. According to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, a U.S. think tank, the Soviet-made S-300 has a maximum range of 93.2 miles while the S-300V has a top range of 62.1 miles. While Russia is now reportedly reliant on the S-300, Ukraine has made use of the U.S.-supplied M142 high-mobility artillery rocket system. The Ukrainian military has used HIMARS to strike Russian bases and arms depots, as well as bridges across the Dnipro River, separating the Kherson region, which fell early in the war, from the rest of the Moscow-controlled areas of Ukraine. HIMARS gives Ukraine the ability to strike from greater distances with precision, and according to the CSIS, the Block 1 and Block 1A models have a range of 102.5 and 186.4, respectively. Russia has said its forces have destroyed HIMARS, but none of its claims have been independently confirmed. Last month, the Russian Defense Ministry said it had intercepted 44 Ukrainian HIMARS in the south of the country, but officials did not claim to have hit any of the launchers themselves. Newsweek has contacted the Kremlin and the office of the Ukrainian president for comment. Ukrainian General Mykola Zhurnov, leader of the Kyiv City Military Administration, recently claimed that 50 to 70% of Russian missiles are shot down by aircraft and by anti-aircraft missile units. He added, "But, unfortunately, today we cannot ensure 100% effectiveness of air defense operations. This is due to objective reasons: insufficient number of reconnaissance means, aviation and anti-aircraft missile systems. Basically, these are Soviet systems, which do not have the same efficiency and reliability as the air defense equipment of NATO partner countries." Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you can be alerted to our next video. We'll see you again soon on Warzone.